Today on Jeep Creep, we'll be installing the Clearly Tough windshield that folds down. Salutations, all my Jeep Creepers. Today's video, we're going to talk about how to keep the dust out of your eyes and face. Let's take a look at this. Woo! All right, today we're going to be working on our old Polaris Ace again. So the previous owner added a roof, which, you know, I don't think they came with, and a front windshield. I added a rear windshield, thinking, because I kept getting splatter, you know, I was kind of hoping that would kind of cut down the amount of crap that came in. But guess what? When I added that rear windshield with the front windshield, like, the inside compartment gets easily an inch of dust in there, and you can't even see. I mean, look at me. I'm covered in dirt. That's not a tan. Look at this. Ugh. Good stuff. So I think what's happening here, this is my theory, is that you're creating a draft, right? So you're displacing air in the front and it's pulling air into the compartment like crazy, because you've created a, I guess, a low pressure zone. So all the dust and stuff flies into the cabin instead of behind you because of the rear windshield adding. Now, if I left it just with the rear windshield adding, yeah, it's still going to curl around, but not as bad. I think I've made it worse. What are we going to do to fix that? Well, I got a windshield that folds down by Clearly Tough. Let's take a look at that. All right, as you can see, this is a two-part windshield, and the bottom part stays on and the top part folds down. Looks like we got some straps to hold it in place. This is a 1/4 inch thick. It does come in a thinner one, I believe, as well. I wasn't messing around. I wanted a good thick windshield. Figured to cut down road noise, maybe, like vibrations and stuff. I don't know, that's just a guess. Let's first get the windshield, old one, off first. I'd also like to mention too, even if this doesn't fix the dust problem 100%, the one problem that I know that it will fix for sure is the heat problem, okay? So when you got two windshields on these things, and I don't even have doors on it, I just got the net, it starts to get warm in there. All that heat from the motor creeps up into the cabin and it doesn't exhaust very well. So having this windshield fold down, it's gonna push all that hot air right out and it's gonna keep the cabin cooler. So, added benefit. Dry fit it, make sure it fits good, and it does. It's really good. Got a nice rubber seal, which is kind of nice. The other one didn't have a rubber seal on the inside, so this will help keep air from flowing in when you don't want it. All right, I'm going to peel back some of the material here, just in our working area. Well, here's one thing to note. Kind of a good thing, I guess. The hinges are plastic, so they won't rust. You know, they Loctited the hardware, little grommets that they screw into. They call those a Chicago screw, these grommets. And if you do have the thinner one, I have the 1/4 inch one, the thicker one. They have a 3/16. They do have a rubber gasket. So just hold your thumb on the back of the Chicago screw, screw it in, leave a little bit of slack so you can start the other one. But yeah, remove this rubber seal, pull the plastic off the underside, and then back off the working area. And then we'll reapply our rubber seal. Since my windshield moves now I'm gonna have to remount my off-road light. I kind of liked it underneath. I'm gonna have to put it on top. So the one thing that I wasn't sure about too, it actually has two seal between the top part and the bottom part, which is nice. So I'm pretty happy about that design. Just kind of worried, you know, air and water and stuff get in between. Not really. It's got a seal. And just push the Chicago screws through into your gasket. Lines up real easy. That's probably the best way to do it. This is the way it goes on with the Velcro out. Goes through the windshield like this. Wrap it around the bar. And then you're just moving this down and snugging it up real nice and tight. and then closing your Velcro. And there you go. Pretty straightforward. See what I'm talking about right here? Like you can get your Velcro, keep it clean by doing this. So that is a major plus. That's a pro tip with using this. I would highly recommend doing it that way. Keep your soft side Velcro clean. All right, I'm really digging the new Clearly Tough windshield that I put in, and I got my light bar relocated up here. Looks pretty good. Let's see how this works if you're driving. Can I do it while I'm sitting inside of it? I guess I can keep the straps. You're driving along and then you want to fold the old windshield down. There you go. Now, my only question is you got your windshield down, what keeps it from bobbing around? They didn't provide anything to do that, so I'm going to come up with something so it's not flopping while you're driving. Like that. Top one through there. You can kind of do that, I guess. That's actually not bad. Kind of like that, right? Oh, yeah, there you go. Perfect. See that? You cinch that in and then wrap it around. That's pretty firm. That, I mean, it doesn't keep it 100% from flopping, I guess, but that is not bad. Let's give it a test ride. All right, so you can watch the windshield here. I'm gonna go down a dirt road. Now here's the part that I like that I kind of miss because I've always had a windshield on this, is the amount of air. Check it out. That's 10, 15 miles an hour. 30. Plenty of air in here. Feels great. Loving it. All right, so that is my review of the Clearly Tough windshield. I absolutely love it. What is it happening though if you have your windshield down? Well, obviously, if people are kicking up dust in front of you, now you're getting that kind of dust. But the amount of dust that I was getting, you know, back to that video, woo, it should not hopefully be as bad. You will have to wear goggles if your windshield's down because, like, just like a motorcycle or anything else, it's hard to see. You got little bugs, I mean, like gnats and stuff getting in your eyes. It's hard to see when you're flying pretty fast. So I'll test it out when I go camping next. But anyway, Jeep Creep is out of here. Stay tuned for the next one.